tough to find many positives when you keep losing, isn't it? So I thought there was certain elements of our defence second half that was much better, that forced error, that forced turnovers, which created 2 tries. Similar to the Zebra game where we scored 2 tries from it. We were a bit sticky in attack, we didn't get through multi-phase. We kicked pretty well, we competed in the air pretty well, but didn't win the 50-50. So big onus this week on starting a lot better. We're home in front of our people and challenging ourselves to go a lot more multi-phase. Yeah, I watched the press conferences and I think they've been extremely kind to us. Obviously, having been an ex-player and playing at Rodney Parade in the opposition, it's a tough place to go. But we need to make it tougher. That's by limiting errors, putting more pressure on away teams earlier in games, and then seeing games off. There's been multiple games this year that I've sat pretty comfortable for 60 minutes and then not very comfortable for the last 20, and we need to see things off for our people. Yeah, I think we've got more players available, so our squad will be a bit more consistent with the same faces, which builds more continuity. It's a challenge that we've had since I've arrived at the club, hence we need to get better, we need a few changes, but it's really taking a bit of pride in what we do and having that concentration level for longer. We can be intense, but it's for short periods. We need to be intense for long periods, and we need to have a bit more, like I've spoken about, each player looking in each other's eyes and really working for each other a bit more. I think they target certain games, and we'd be a game I can imagine they're trying to target for 5 points, and we've got Connacht who are pushing for top 8, Stormers pushing for top 8, Ospreys pushing for top 8, and it'd be great to spoil everyone's party, wouldn't it? It'd be great to be the team that stopped them all getting in, and that's a challenge for us, one we can look forward to, and no one should come to Rodney Parade expecting 5 points, and I'm sure they're not, but I'm sure they'd be targeting it, and it's on us to prove people wrong. I think it's having a more rounded, more 80-minute performance. I think in certain areas, like I said, our kicking game, our kick chase has been good. We couldn't keep the ball long enough. We had opportunities in Benton's 22 that we didn't take. We need to take them, and also we need to not give away so many cheap points, like the charge down, like the interception. They're easy points that we give away and teams don't have to work for, and it's on us to be a bit better there. Being at home in front of our people is something we're looking forward to. This 4-game block, this is the first of them. Something we're looking forward to. It's probably one of the most exciting times since I've been at the region, this run of games, and we need to make the most of it. Elliot's a fantastic kid. I've known Elliot since he was 16, and he works extremely hard. Elliot's X factor is his work rate. He's a man of Gwent who cares unbelievably about the badge. But Gwent's everything for Elliot, and I'm sure he'll want to finish his career here and leave a legacy, and this is part of that journey for him. We need to make sure we give him a special day, something he can look back in 30 years on and remember for the right reasons, and that's winning, purely winning. Yeah, JJ's an experienced 10, isn't he? He's a very, very good rugby player first and foremost. He sees space, he hits space. I thought his cross kick on the weekend was a phenomenal piece of skill, and our job is to not give them pictures for JJ to see, and I'm sure if we give him, he'll hit them. He was a joy to work with last year. He asked good questions, he's got good experience, and I'm sure he's looking forward to coming back and getting one over on us. I've been really impressed with Connacht's style of play. You can see the detail in the game, you can see how well they keep the ball, how they run into spaces, you can see their shape. They're a very highly skilled team, whether that's 1 to 15 moving the ball. Obviously they've done a fantastic job as a coaching staff out there, and they're actually a really pleasing team on the eye to preview because they play such good rugby.